to turn to Song of Solomon. We'll be in chapter 2 and chapter 7 of all the 66 books of the Bible. Song of Solomon has a uniqueness all of its own. It is probably the most neglected, the most misunderstood among the books of the Bible. It is also probably the most abused book in the Bible by the degenerate mind. From the opening verse, chapter 1, verse 1, we're told the character of the book. It is a song. We're also told of the excellence of the book. It is the song of songs. And we're told the writer, Solomon. From 1 Kings 4, verse 32, we're told that Solomon wrote 1,005 songs. But this is the song preserved in the Word of God and called the Song of Songs. That is, it is the most excellent of Solomon's songs. Looking at the lyrics of the song, it's mostly allegorical. It abounds in figurative expressions and imagery, portraying the loving relationship between a bridegroom and a bride. I believe chiefly portraying the relationship between Christ and the type of church He established during His earthly ministry. But there's many applications. There are applications, of course, to the individual child of God, their relationship with Christ. I believe there are many lessons in Song of Solomon concerning marriage, relationship between husband and wife. But throughout this song, this man and this woman, they are in communion with one another. They are expressing their love for one another. They are expressing their respect, their adoration, their appreciation for one another. There's an attachment between them. There's a closeness. There's a harmony between them. Their lives are synchronized with one another. The song is a portrait of unity. It's a portrait of oneness. Whether it be between the church and Christ, between the church and individual child of God, or between husband and wife. It's a portrait of unity and oneness. There is no passage in Song of Solomon that is cited in the New Testament. But what is portrayed in Song of Solomon is seen all through the New Testament and is relevant today. So we'll go to Song of Solomon chapter 2. We'll read verses 8 through 10. This is the bride speaking. She says, "The voice of my beloved. Behold, he cometh." He's coming. "Leaping upon the mountains, skipping upon the hills." He's full of life. He's exuberant. "My beloved is like a roe or a young hart. Behold, he standeth behind our wall. He looketh forth at the windows, showing Himself through the lattice. My beloved spake, and said unto me, Rise up, my love, my fair one, and come away. Verse 13. The fig tree putteth forth her green figs, and the vines with the tender grape give a good smell. Arise, my love, my fair one, and come away. Chapter 7, verses 10 through 12. The bride speaking. I am my beloved's. His desire is toward me. Come, my beloved, let us go forth into the field. Let us lodge in the villages. Let us get up early to the vineyards. Let us see if the vine flourish, whether the tender grape appear, the pomegranates bud forth. There will I give thee my loves. I want to develop the thought of the message from some simple phrases. In chapter 2, verse 10, it is, Rise up. She is saying what the bridegroom said to her, My beloved spake, and said unto me. He's already been pictured as full of life and energetic. Rise up, my love, my fair one, come away. Verse 13, Arise, my love, my fair one, and come away. And then in chapter 7, we see the same words, verses 11 and 12. She's speaking to him, and she said, Come, let us go forth, let us lodge, let us get up early, let us see. Each of those phrases paint a picture of togetherness with Christ. They paint a picture of unison and connection with Christ. It is conjunction with Christ. It is jointly with Him. There is a commonality between her and Him. And what we read in these phrases, again, speak of an attachment, speaks of a closeness and a harmony. What is presented here is life with Christ. That's how our life ought to be. It ought to be a life with Christ. In each of these phrases, there are some verbs indicative of activity. So it paints a picture of living life together with Him. Living life together with Him. Not separate, not apart. Living life together with Him. Living life attached to Him. Living life in harmony with Him. It paints a picture of the best life that you and I can live. It paints a picture, it presents a privilege that we have every single day. It presents the opportunity that is ours every single day. So we hear Jesus say in chapter 2, Rise up, come away. It's what He said to the 11 on the night of His arrest. John 14:31, Arise, let us go hence. Doesn't tell them where He's going. Doesn't matter. Arise, let us go hence. Again, what is being presented is life with Him life with Him, going forth in life with Him. So our subject is just that, going forth with Him in life. No better life to live. No better way to live life than to live life with Him. Now in chapter 10, or chapter 2, verse 10 and 13, we need to hear these words coming from Christ, along with John 14:31, "Arise, let us go hence." We need to hear these words coming from Christ. Coming from Him, it stresses the importance of the words. It stresses the significance of the words. It expresses the prominence of the words. These words take prominence over everything else. Life is not to get in the way of arise, let us. Nothing's to get in the way of that. It also, that they come from Him, expresses the remarkability of these words. This is something above the norm. This is something beyond the ordinary. Arise, let us. Let us. Jesus Christ, the one in whom the fullness of the Godhead dwells. That is, everything about God is in Christ. And He says to you and I, rise up, come away, let us go hence. Jesus Christ, the Alpha and the Omega, the Almighty, the bread of life, the Creator of all, the Deliverer, the door, the great High Priest, the one and only mediator between God and man, the heir of all things, the I Am, Emmanuel, God with us, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the very Lamb of God, the light of the world, the mighty God, our Passover, the Prince of Peace, our Redeemer, the Rock in a weary land, the Savior, the Friend of sinners, the Shepherd and Bishop of our souls, the Son of God, the Son of the Highest, God Himself, says to you and I, rise up, come away, let us go hence. We need to hear those words coming from Him. We need to feel the privilege and the opportunity of those words. The one who declares, I am the way. He is the way to, He is the way through, He is the way out of a world that is steeped in error, a world that is steeped in foolishness. And He says to you and I, rise up. Come away, let us. The one who is the life that is abundant and overflowing and victorious. The one who gives direction in life. The one who gives purpose and joy in life. The one who puts the exclamation point to life, says to you and I, rise up, come away, let us, let you and I, says Christ to us. We need to hear Him. He's all sufficient. He's always sufficient. He's the sustainer of all things. He's the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And He says, rise up. Again, He's full of energy. She sees Him that way. Rise up. Come away. Let us. He's God's provision. He's God's provision for us. He's God's means of a cure. He's God's answer to all. He's the one who has had worldwide impact. There is not a corner of the world that has not throughout history been impacted by Christ in some way. He has brought more comfort and more cheer and more hope and more joy than anyone else. And He says to you and I, rise up, come away, let us. Jesus, the one, as we've seen many times, who goes into places of darkness and He brings light. He goes into places of unrighteousness and brings righteousness. He goes into places of thirst and brings refreshment. Into places of brokenness and He brings mending. He goes into places of sickness and He brings healing. He goes into places of hopelessness and He brings hope. And He goes into places of weakness and He brings strength. And He goes into places of distress and sorrow and agony and He brings relief. And He goes into places of fear and He brings courage. And it is He who says to you and I, rise up, come away, let us. There's enthusiasm in each one of those words. Rise up. There's no dread there. Come away. Let us. And Jesus speaks this to us, I believe, every day. Every day. What a privilege. What an opportunity is ours in earthly life. Now notice, this is a personal message. Chapter 2, verse 10. My beloved spake. Mine. So you're saying, whatever the rest of you do, mine. Whatever the rest of you think, my beloved. It's personal. Spake. But He didn't just speak and said unto me. And said unto me. He spoke to me. She knew His voice. All the sheep know His voice. Again, my beloved spake and said unto me. He has her attention. He has her attention. The Lord must have our attention every day. The day needs to start with Him having our attention. Rise up. Also notice there's a relationship between Him and her. She says, my beloved. My beloved. He is the object of her affections. He's my beloved. There are many a child of God that cannot honestly call Him my beloved. My beloved. He refers to her here in Song of Solomon 2 as my love, my fair one. She is the object of His affection. He is the object of her affection. She is the object of His affection. Now, in order to appreciate the value of the words, rise up, come away, let us, we must view them in light of His love to us. My love, my fair one. He's not saying, rise up, come away, let us, as master to servant, but as one who loves us. It's an immutable, unconditional, invincible love. A love that reaches beyond everything that is wrong with us. You think about that a while. Everything that is wrong with us, we have no idea. We have no idea. There's so much wrong. Yet He says, rise up, come away. Let us. Consider the tone and the mood of these words. My love, my fair one. And in John 14:31, arise, let us go hence. Show that these are words of love, words of kindness. Oh, what patience. Let us. Let us. We've been unfaithful many ways. And He says, let us. There's a tone of friendship in those words. Let us. These are the words of one who has a delight in us. That's amazing. Again, my love, my fair one, He says to her. He delights in us. He wants to be with us. Rise up, come away. Let us. These are words of one who has a desire to be with the one spoken to. It is a desire for her. He has a desire for her to experience life with Him. To experience life with Him. There's no better experience than to experience life with Him. And Jesus Christ desires to be with me, to be with you. And He desires for me to experience life with Him. And He says, rise up. Come away. Let us. These are words of amazing love, amazing grace, amazing mercy, and patience. These are words of arousal. Again, rise up. Rise up. Verse 13. Arise. John 14:31, arise, let us go hence. Rise up, arise. Those are words that are meant to stir us. They are words meant to awaken us, to stimulate us, to excite us. Every day we need to hear Him in a way that stirs us, in a way that stimulates and excites us. Rise up! Arise! They're words that are indicative of something important at hand. Get up! There's something pressing. And what is it? A day. A day is very important. It's something that we take for granted. But oh, the importance of a day. The pressing matter of a day. And I can spend it with Him. Rise up. Come away. Let us. Oh, to be awakened every morning by the voice of the Beloved saying, rise up. Come away. Arise, let us go hence. We need to be spiritually aroused each day. And all it should take is His voice. That's all it should take. If you need more than that, you're in bad shape. That's all it should take. Just His voice. These are gracious words of invitation. He says, come away. Come away. Come. That's an invite. Let us go. John 14, verse 31. Come. Let us. It's a call. It's a call to draw near to Him. It's a call to commit to Him. Come away. Come away. Let us go. It's a call to leave something. We have to leave something to go away with Him. And we're to leave whatever it is we have to leave to go with Him. Come away. Let us go. It's a call for Him to have the preeminence. He's not to be put off. He was put off in chapter 5. Come away. Let us go. Again, she puts Him off in chapter 5. She's in a state of semi-slumber. That's how most of God's people live their lives. In a state of semi-slumber concerning the Lord. It's an invite to live life with Him. It is an invite to experience Him more. These are words of amazing opportunity. Every day we need to hear Him say, arise. Come away. Let us. We know not what will be on any given day. Oh, we make plans. There's nothing wrong with that. But you know not what may transpire on any given day. But every day is the opportunity to come to Him and to go with Him. That is true every day. That is the opportunity I have every single day. may have failed him miserably yesterday, may have even denied him, but today I can rise up, go with him, and live the day with him. There's no better way to spend the day than to spend it with the Lord. Days are not the same. But arise, come away, let us, that's the same. Every single day. And as we've said many times, there are days that are convenient, and there are days of inconvenience. Doesn't matter what the day is. These words apply. Arise, come away, let us. There are days of ease. There are days filled with difficulties and troubles. There are bright days, fruitful days. There are dark and stormy days. There are days of calm. There are days of turmoil. There are days of peace. There are days of struggles and conflicts. There are days of loneliness. And there are days of fellowship with others. There are friends and there are enemies. There are days of strength, there are days of weakness. There are days of health and there are days of sickness. There are days of assurance and there are days of doubt. There are days when we are settled and there are days when we are shaken. There are days of courage and there are days of fear. But every day, there are words from Christ. Arise, come away, let us. Oh, I'm having a horrible day. Listen. Hear him say, arise, come away, let us go. Day doesn't have to be horrible. Or if you think it is, it at least can be spent with him. Every day there's this opportunity to come and to go away with him. Well, you don't understand. I'm busy and I've got a lot of things going on. Well, that's your own fault. And if you choose those things over your opportunity to live life with him, you've created your own problems. We live our lives in a world that is dark. We live our lives in a world that's filled with trouble. A world of testing. A world of evil. A world of wickedness. A world of trials and innumerable needs. But we have this invite to go forth into such a world with him. What are we going to do with it? What are we going to do with that invite? Every invitation you get in this life from people, you do something with it. Every single one. The Lord invites us innumerable times every single day, and you do something with it every single time. We are in a world filled with change and upheaval and chaos. But I have an invite to live life above it all with him. Every day we are faced with the pullings and the allurements of the flesh and Satan and the world. And every day we are faced with temptations. And we have to battle the reasonings of carnality. And there is danger everywhere. But I have this invite from Him to go forth, to come and to go forth with Him. In other words, I don't have to live and I don't have to go alone. And if you do, that's your own fault. Because He gives us this invite. Every day out there in the world, there are cares, there are burdens, there are difficulties, there are problems, many self-created, there are sorrows, tremendous pressure, that which is overwhelming. But listen, don't be deaf. Rise up. Come. Let us go. What an opportunity is ours. Again, we don't know what a day may bring forth, but the one who does says, let's go. We can live it with Him. He knows. He knows exactly what's going to transpire. And we have an invite to walk through life with Him, to live life with Him. Now, obedience to these words bring wonderful results. Arise, come away, let us go. Each of those lead to a greater and more meaningful communion with Him, a greater and more relevant experience of Him, a closer relationship to Him, more enjoyment of Him. We need to honestly search our hearts and ask ourselves, do I really want more communion with Him? Do I really? Most God's people are going to answer that question, yes, without any thought, but you're not being honest. Give it some thought. Give it some deep examination. Do you really want a greater experience of Him? A closer relationship? To enjoy Him more? And if the answer is yes, then arise and come to Him and go forth together. This is where faith is strengthened. This is where faithfulness and steadfastness and commitment are developed. You don't develop faithfulness, steadfastness, and commitment apart from Him. No, you develop those things. Those things are developed with Him. With Him. It is here that we are enabled to rise above and to endure, living life with Him. This is where we find reviving of soul. Well, I need a revival. Then get up, go unto Him, and go forth with Him. And you'll be revived every single time. This is where wisdom is found. He is the very wisdom of God. And we can go forth with Him. That's where wisdom is found. That's where understanding is helped. Arise. Come away with Him and go with Him. That fixes our heart upon Him. That keeps the heart from becoming hard and bitter and impenitent. Your people's hearts do not become bitter living life with Christ. Their hearts become bitter living apart from Him. People can blame their bitterness on whatever they want to blame it on, but the truth is, if we spent our life with Christ, you can't be bitter. It's not even possible. You can't even be depressed. Fixes the heart upon Him. It's where priorities are kept right. Priorities will never get out of whack living with Him. Priorities get misaligned when we're away from Him. This is where spiritual fulfillment is found. Too many of God's people are trying to find spiritual fulfillment in a church, spiritual fulfillment in other people, spiritual fulfillment through the pastor. Oh, I'm not getting anything. That's your own fault. If you spent life with Him, you'd be spiritually fulfilled. This is where a table of spiritual feasting is found. Come. Let us go. You're not going to starve doing that. You'll feast. This is where we find contentment. This is where we find knowledge and assurance that all is well. To arise and come away with Him and to go with Him, that's where we find inward calm. That's where we find tranquility and composure of soul. It's an atmosphere of courage. It's an atmosphere of victory. It's what leads to a higher plane of living. It's where you will be spared a life of wandering. You go with Him, and you won't spend your days wandering in circles. You won't spend your days in emptiness. You won't have a defeated life. And you will not find yourself in bondage. We are invited to live life with Him. Live together with Him. That's what fills an individual with gratitude and praise and passion. It's what enables one to worship. Living life with Him. You cannot live life apart from Him and then stumble into the house of God on Sunday and worship Him. It's not possible. And it's a mockery. What an opportunity we have. And in closing, let's look quickly at our desire toward Him. Song of Solomon 7. The Shulamite woman expresses her desire toward Him. We hear her say, I am my beloved's. Spoken in a tone of assurance and confidence. What she's saying is, I belong entirely to Him. I belong entirely to Him. And I want what He wants. Now there's another, we need to stop and think about that. Do we? Before you just answer, oh yeah. Give it some thought. Do you? Do you only want what He wants? That ought to be so. But all too often it isn't. She's saying, I belong entirely to Him, and I just want what He wants. That is foundational. If we have that mindset, I belong to Him, and I only want what He wants, you will have no problem rising up, coming to Him, and going forth. Let us go hence, wherever hence is. You'll have no problem with it. Because after all, you only want what He wants. But how often do we only want what He wants? We need to make examination. And then she says to him, verse 11, "Come, my beloved." He has invited her into his life. She now is inviting him into her life. Do we do that? Do we invite? Do we welcome Christ into our life? She desires that they be together in life. And this is followed by her saying 4 times, verses 11 and 12, "Let us." This is her speaking. He's already said, "Let us go hence." She says, "Let us." Followed by verbs. Let us go. Let us go. Let us lodge. Life is going. Life is lodging. She says, let us. Let us do it together. In other words, whatever life brings, let us do it together. Verse 12, let us get up early to the vineyards. Let us see. She desires that they live life together. She desires to experience life with Him. What a life is ours to live. What a life. We should not have complaints about our life. If you do, whose fault is it? It's not His, I guarantee you that. Because we can have a wonderful life with Him. Each person, people don't like doing this, but each person must take responsibility for their life. And I can live life with Him. That's my responsibility. It's my privilege. That's my opportunity. Brother Ben, if you'll come and lead us in a verse.